Mic check. Testing. Testing. Hello. Hello. 1, 2, 3. Hello! It is Wednesday, March the 18th. Day number, what, 6? Day number 6 of the quarantine. Hope everybody can hear me here. Alright. It has been a long week. I am still here in TinyWatch GameSocket Studio B. And we are social distancing. We are quarantining ourselves here. Myself, I guess just to say I'm alone. I do have a couch to sleep on. I do not have running water, but I do have electricity and some Wi-Fi, so that's the bare essentials. And tonight we're going to play a game that I think has gone overlooked for many years, and I think is going to be in high demand right now because of what's going on in the world, and it's based on a thing that you can't even get to anymore. Like it's an extinct relic, so to speak. We're also, if we have time, we may also do, I've been doing some research and on sort of survivalism and living off the grid, that sort of thing. So we might do some cooking here a little bit later if we have time for it. We'll see. I've got some recipes that I've been wanting to try out, and it'll be interesting because I don't really have anything to cook with here. I have some limited resources, so turn up the volume a little bit. Okay, let me turn that up slightly. How's that? Is this any better? All right, so let us get to our game today. And as I said, this game is a overlooked game, but I think it's going to get very popular very soon here, and that's Disneyland Adventures. You guys, Disneyland's closed. You can't even get into Disneyland right now. But tonight we are going to go to Disneyland virtually through this game. It's a little bit of an older game, but like I said, I think it's going to be real popular here real soon. You can play this game with Kinect. I don't have a Kinect here. I would love to have a Kinect in this space, but I don't have one, so we play with the controller. Now, I have been playing this a little bit, so I'm going to turn this game audio down just a little bit. This Disney theme song is really loud. So I'm 9% through the game already. I've been looking at the speedruns on this game, you guys, and there's not a lot of speedruns for this, so I've got a lot of time on my hands. I may attempt a speedrun eventually, but not tonight. I think we're gonna try and just see how far we can get in it, because this is it is a family game, but I have a feeling that it's not a game that complete in an hour or however much time I've got here. So we're waiting on it to load. I hope everyone is self-quarantining and is healthy. Self-quarantining, is that how you say that? You know, update the game title on the stream. I can't, because Disneyland is not an option. Disneyland is not an option in Twitch or Facebook or YouTube. Alright. Let's try Disneyland. Disneyland Adventures. Oh, there it is. Okay. Connect Disneyland Adventures is what they call it in Steam. So, alright, so here we are. We're in Disneyland. As you can see, it is a faithful recreation of this place. I've actually never been to Disneyland, but I do watch a lot of YouTube videos about Disneyland. There's some YouTubers that kind of just spend their lives in the park, and you kind of feel like you've been there after you've been watching them for a while. So where are we at? Okay, we're at the riverboat. You do play as a child in this game, but I think you can probably age up as the game goes on. Got a band over here. What are these guys doing? seem to be taking a break here. Come on. I guess they're not going to play. Maybe we'll come back later. Maybe they'll be playing. The objective of this game is unclear. There is money everywhere, which is, I guess, kind of like Disneyland. There is, I mean, but most of the money is in people's pockets and being given to Disney, not just laying around on the ground like this. But they've had to kind of gamify it, I guess. Get all this money here. I'm up to 505,000 coins. So if I remember right, this is Frontierland. Is that right? Frontierland. There's different lands in Disneyland, which doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but oh, I could interact with this lady.
Good to see you.
Hello. Karen, the park guide.
Disneyland is going out to see a show. So, the red bricks that line Main Street represent the red carpet at a world premiere. And you're the star. Have a wonderful time in the park.
I don't understand.
Why don't you pay Stitch a visit?
Okay, great.
Have you
Thanks
been
for
to
that.
see Winnie the Pooh? The sweetie needs a little help.
Okay, thanks for all this helpful suggestions on where to go. Delightful Court says, I feel like this gives people unrealistic expectation of Disney. And Last Fallen Hero says, try and get Karen's number. Last Fallen Hero, you should be watching on Twitch, by the way, because we're close to getting Twitch affiliate. Karen, it looks like I can only interact.
Wondering when you were going to visit her. Here's a little known fact. Walt was so determined to see the Mark Twain afloat that when the corporate completion money for the riverboat ran out, he paid the difference himself. Now you've got a cool story to tell your friends. You might visit Naveen. He's got a musical gift for you.
Walt Disney, wasn't he a communist though, or something? That's what I heard. Is that he was like he defected or something. All right, so we've got over here. We've got Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. This is a roller coaster or railroad. Let's interact here. So for some reason you can't just get up and get on rides. You have to walk up and like hit the interact button, and then you enter this like flying, like you're teleporting. We've got a couple different chapters here. Chapter 1 is riding the minecart, so we'll start there. I've already got 4.5 stars. So we'll try and get the 5th star here. That isn't how the line looks. Well, I think that we have like one of those skip the line passes. Okay. This is not a roller coaster. If this is a oh, it's not in a good state of repair, whatever this is. Okay, so there's an actual ghost here that has a hole all the way through him. So forget what I said about this being family friendly, because it's not now. We have a dead man that's been eviscerated.
Anyhow, there's no time to sit here and John. We got to stop that train.
There's no train. Oh, there it is. Is this what the ride is actually like? This is very dramatic.
Use that pushcart and stop that ghost train.
Okay. I can remember how to do this. There we go. So you can reach out and grab these coins. You can slap these. I don't know what you call them, detour things. Okay, grab these coins. Oh, I missed that. Uh-oh. That was close. Almost got hit by that train. You gotta look out for these cactuses, too. And he's kind of hit. I'm gonna keep tapping the X button here to pump the minecart. There we go.
That looks nasty. Hold on. Look out!
Oh. A lot of this game is about grabbing coins. I haven't figured out what you do with the coins yet, but you certainly do collect a lot of them. Alright. Got this vulture in the sky. You gotta jump up and grab this. Boxes, because those vultures are carrying coins too.
Well, for a living person, that is.
I imagine that we are probably
Look out!
collecting all of this money for Walt, because you know he needs it for some things that he hasn't bought yet. Doesn't own the Trolls franchise yet. Disney still is, I think they're still trying to buy Trolls. They announced that new Trolls movie is coming out on demand instead of theaters, so I think that's a great idea. But I don't want to pay $20 for it. It's a little ridiculous. I'll wait till it comes out on actual video instead of like coronavirus video. Okay, this train's chasing me. This is as fast as I can hit X right now. I'm getting a cramp. Okay. So now we're on the train. Okay. Still only 4.5 stars. Gotta get that 5th. Alright. So we're gonna go back to the park. So that's Big Thunder Mountain. Let's go back to the park here. It takes a long time to load back to the park too. I noticed in the space that I'm staying, we started to have some water leakage in here. It's been raining lately, and luckily it stopped, but for a little bit I had to think about going back to the apartment where my roommate and his girlfriend are at, and I believe that they are sick. I don't think they have coronavirus, but they're sick. And I don't want to catch anything from them because they still go to work. They still go to, like I said last week, Marlson, my roommate, he went to a vape convention, CloudCon, a vaping convention, because he does competitive vaping. And that was like in the middle of all of this happening, all this virus stuff. So I can't believe they didn't cancel that convention. So I'm just trying to stay away from that apartment. So hopefully it doesn't rain anymore. Because there's not much, if this water starts coming up in here, I've got equipment here and there's really no place I can go. The last one here says, this game looks too dangerous for kids. Yeah, it is, and it's a little violent too, because that ghost had a hole in him. What does this photo spot do? So a lot... Oh, what was that? Okay, there's my phone. I can't seem to pick it though. Okay, I have my phone in my hand now. Wave. Okay, LT to take a photo. Here we go. Okay, we're taking a selfie. Perfect. Great photograph. Use your Kinect. I don't have a Kinect. I wish I did. I did look them up online, and GameStop is still selling Kinects for $40. I don't know if they still think it is, what year they think it is, but no one wants a Kinect for $40. Theme park safety has really fallen. You know, Disney theme park safety has ever been great. A lot of people go to Disney to die, from what I understand, too. So that if they want to, like, they're ready to go, and if you're gonna go, you might as well go at Disneyland. We've got Big Thunder Ranch here. It says home of the happiest horses on Earth. I know Dominic really likes horses. Maybe if he's watching, I'll go in here, see if we can find some happy horses. We've got the washing station. Look at this! Look at this! So they must have updated the game, because they've added in some hand washing stations, sort of in honor of the pandemic that's going on. I wonder if they knew that the park was closing when they had to add this in. You just shoved through those people. Yeah, I did. I'm just a kid, though, so they can't say anything to me. These people are flat out having a conversation here. I've never heard anyone in this park, in this game, talk.
Now you're just being silly.
I don't know what they're talking about. You can't actually wash your hands here, though, so... I don't know why these cactuses are glowing. Can I take a picture with the cactus? No. Can I take a picture of these people? No. Okay. Some more coins over here. We are on the hunt for some happy horses. Can't go out there. Oh, what was that? Prompt. Take a photo. Where? Okay. With these logs? Alright. Okay. I mean, they are pretty good looking logs. Well stacked. Alright, I got a picture of the logs. Did you get a haircut, Brian? No, I need to get one. But you can't even get your haircut now because of all this stuff going on. I may just have to cut it myself. I don't have a mirror, but I do have obviously a webcam. Got a bird up here making some noise. I don't know why. Okay, just everything in this game is highlighted. I don't know what it wants me to do with all of it. There's some kind of ghost treasure chest here. Maybe I have to become a ghost in order to use that. That was a hidden Mickey. Was it? Is that what it said? Oh, it is, yeah. There's a Mickey right there. Okay. Very clever. This game was actually, I think, made by Microsoft. Probably by the Halo people, I'm guessing. I think that's really... the Halo people or the Gears of War people probably worked on this in between Halos and Gears of War. Here's another Mickey down here on the ground. Okay. Got that picture of that Mickey. Dang, before Kingdom Hearts 3 did it. It says cut combo, yeah. Yeah, I wonder if this game is tied into Kingdom Hearts at all. I mean, technically it has to be, right? Because it's a Disney game. Alright, we found the restrooms, the girl restrooms. And we can't go in there. Maybe because I have my phone out? Okay, I have not seen any horses yet. Great, there's a carriage. This part of Disneyland is real exciting. Oh, look, there's a character over here. It's, The
everybody.
Jesse. Okay. Hello.
I get it.
I kind of just cut mine here.
I'm Jesse. Glad to meet you.
Okay, so I have options of different
I'd sure
ways
like
I
to
can
get
greet her.
conversing with ya. How about it, partner?
I'm gonna do a bow. Well, that's not a bow.
You.
Okay. It's just a wave.
That's the spirit.
Okay.
Bye, partner. Be sure to come back. I seen some pretty strange-looking critters in these here parts.
The way that he raises his...
Oh no! Are we being?
He's just,
quiet?
like,
Is
dead
there
inside.
hand wrestlers about?
You're getting a baton from Naveen. Cool.
Oh my god, this is creepy. Tie-Dye guy says, Ryan, this is PS5 Central. Please send us a picture of your ears. No. That is a... So they did announce some PlayStation 5 details today, and including that it has some sort of extremely advanced audio setup that requires you to send a picture, or not a picture, a video of your ears to Sony. And I cannot believe that they are... trying to get people to do that. It has to be a scam or something. Like, why do they need videos of our ears? First of all, could it just be a picture? And then also, why do you need a picture of ears? Okay, we're leaving the horse area. I'm trying to find some horses. I need to go back. I feel like the Xbox is not going to ask for pictures of people's ears, and Nintendo probably not either. That reminds me of the toilet that takes pictures of your anus.
Hello.
That sounds like something that's also illegal. The way that he raises his phone up is just like this very... like animatronic. I wonder if, like, when we get to the end of this game, if we'll find out that we are actually a Disney animatronic that's been, like, escaped from a ride, got sentient, and is on the loose. Look how slow his robot arms, dead eyes. Where are the horses? Here's another hand washing station. But I can't use it.
You gotta be crazy to forget the Mad Hatter.
Are the horses behind us? How come I can only jump like 6 inches off the ground? When I'm running, I can jump this high. Basically, I can gallop, but if I'm holding still, I can only get that far off the ground. Is gravity different at Disneyland? Oh, hello, here's other kids. Okay, what do you guys got? What are we pointing at here?
Here's $10.
Did I just get, like, pranked? What the... I don't know why... I don't understand this. What am I supposed to do? There's no horses. I'll go back to that sign. See, I'm glad they even got signs for their hand washing stations, so that's good.
Hello again.
Okay, oh, here's Karen again. Karen, where are the horses at?
Here's a little known fact. Walt was so determined to see the Mark Twain afloat that when the corporate completion money for the riverboat ran out, he paid the difference himself. Have a great time.
You already
at
told me that.
Disneyland. Perhaps you'd
Karen.
like to hear something about the park?
Yeah, I need to know where the horses are.
Here's a fun fact. Keeping Disneyland's flowers and greenery looking beautiful requires over 60,000 drip emitters and sprinklers, plus a horticultural staff of 100. It's worth it, though. Thanks for visiting with me. Have you heard the Real Street Bachelors play?
Is Mike going to join
You'll
tonight?
like conducting them.
Same answer as every week. I have no idea. I messaged Mike, literally messaged Mike 5 or 6 times today. I Daddy Robot in our Discord can testify that I sent several messages, and he never replied to any of them. So I imagine that he is probably also very quarantined up, and maybe doesn't have internet anymore. I don't know. There are heaters here in this park. Does it ever get cold enough in California? Oh, there's a hidden Mickey right there. So, like I said, I've never been to Disneyland before. Can you, is this part of, do you go through the park and take pictures of these things at actually Disneyland? Has anyone in chat been to Disneyland? Do you, is this part of what you do at Disneyland, is take pictures of these Mickey Mouse logos? And if so, do you get anything for it in real life? Alright, well, I'm about to give up on these horses because I don't see any. I see lots of stables where horses should be. There's no horses, and I hope that doesn't upset Dominic if he's out there. Dominic, I know you like horses. Alright, we're gonna keep going here. This ground sparkle is taking us somewhere.
If you see a hidden Mickey, be sure to use your camera.
I took the kids to Disneyland, and all we seem to do is spend money. Well, all I seem to do is find money here, so maybe you're doing it wrong? See, why are these things highlighted? I'm pushing every button I have. Outside pause. Okay, what are these? Huh. I don't know. That's half the adventure, taking pictures of Mickey silhouettes. Maybe I need to water them. Oh yeah. But how? I don't have any. There's a water fountain. All I can do is wave. Maybe I haven't unlocked that skill yet or something. Okay, now we're in, I think this is Fantasyland. Oh, there's a message written in those flowers up there. I don't know if you guys can see that. Oh, it says Casey Jr. Probably a developer's name. The fountain is motion activated. Let's see. All these chairs are highlighted. This tree is highlighted. The only thing that's not is people.
Excuse
Here's
me.
Cinderella.
Oh, and how lovely to meet you too. Hello there. My friends the Bluebirds told me you've been quite
Did Karen
busy.
ever slide into your DMs?
Well,
No.
I have a surprise
she's
for
not
you.
a. She's an NPC.
It's
She's
a
a
magic
non-playable
wand from my
character.
fairy
She's not actually a
godmother.
real person.
She hopes it will help you do many wonderful things. Take care of this special gift, and remember,
Okay, so I got a
use
wand.
it wisely. It's almost time to go to the ball, and of course you must be dressed for such a royal occasion. If you can find me some fabric and a needle and thread, I'd be happy to make you something special to wear. With the help of my friends the mice, it'll take no time at all.
Cinderella MFK. I don't know what that means.
A little shy? Oh, I'm shy some. You're such a dear.
Yeah, you're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to. Social distancing. You're not supposed to touch other people.
Your outfit for the royal
Right
ball
now.
is going to be very elegant.
Alright.
Really is
So she gave me a
magic.
wand. I remember how to get to the right. Hold down RB and press A. Alright, so I got this wand now.
So magical. Now look for something to cast a spell on.
Which
Something
Disney character is this
sparkly
over
that
here in
catches
the
your eye. Just do this.
on the screen here? I don't know. Cardboard Man?
Abracadabra. Look at that. Just like Mickey of the Sorcerer's Apprentice. Without the brooms. Let's go
Okay.
find more things to
So my
spell
magic
about.
power is I can open and close umbrellas,
Hey, up there! That looks like a job
good.
for your magic wand.
I guess. But it always reopens them. I guess money comes out at least.
I have to say, hey, Buzz has a blaster for you.
Can I water these? No. What is... Is there nothing under this? Yeah. This is just a sewer lid with no sewer under it. I guess they say everything in Disney World, Disneyland is fake. I guess it's true of the sewers too. Let's get in line here for the carousel. How much have you played this? Well, I'm 9% through the game. I'd say about an hour and a half. 500,000 gold, yeah. Money's just everywhere, so. It's taken a long time for this ride. But this is part of the experience, I guess, is waiting in line and dealing with crowds and all that stuff. And it's a shame. I don't think they'll I don't know that they'll ever reopen the real Disneyland, but they can always make updates to this game. It just may be too dangerous at this point, too. Do you have the behind camera angle still? No, I don't have the behind camera angle. I do have the multitude of shots here, though. Kind of a wide shot. And if I was playing a PC game, this would make more sense. I guess I could play with my controller over here so you can see what I'm doing. Right now we're just waiting on this line. Yeah, this is a long... They must have sent them around twice. I love frozen dots. Frozen dots. I don't know what that means. Frozen dots. Oh, Dippin' Dots. Yeah. Those are good. I haven't seen any ice cream yet in this game, but I'm sure it's... Maybe we'll find it. The top camera for you fooing things on Eagle. I don't know what that is. I don't know what you're saying there. Try again with that comment. I don't know.
Easy to forget the Mad Hatter.
These are horses. This is why I stopped here. It's because there are horses. And I would like to ride this ride. But it's taking forever. Tie-dyed guy. If I have it, I'll have to text someone to become a moderator here. But if we need to remove you, we will. Tie-dyed guy. Okay, well, can you... I can't get in line any more than I already am. I hear people talking about the carousel behind me. No one else is in line though. just want to ride this. I don't think you can ride it, so it's Delightful Port. Yeah, you have to be able to because there's people on it. Look, they're going by. There's people on this ride. There's... Where's the ride operator at? Is that him over there? No. Did he just like walk away from the controls? If you can't ride it, why would they put it in the game? Exactly, yeah. I think you can ride all the rides in this. It's one of the allures to this game is that you can go ride every like Disneyland ride. It's great if you can't afford to go to Disneyland, or I mean, basically nobody can afford to go to Disneyland right now since they aren't open to the public. Don't lose your place in line. Yeah, no one's really queuing behind me. Put your hand up like the game wants you to. Put my hand up. Oh, okay. I had to hit X apparently. I don't know why they didn't make it like an actual ride where you have to wait your turn and then they let you on. Alright, here we go. We're on the carousel. This is just another experience that GameStock is bringing you that other Twitch channels are not going to. You're not going to see other Twitch channels, other Mixer channels. You won't see other YouTubers doing this. No Facebookers. Yeah, let's ride it again. Let's go twice. And we're doing it free of charge. We don't charge you guys at all to watch these games. So where others might be a little greedy, GameSocket is saving you some money in these trying times. I wish I could look around and see which horse I was on here. I cannot look around. You cut. Disney Police gonna come after you. No, I think I waited my turn.
Buzz knows a space ranger
Alright.
needs a blaster.
See, these people they're just watching, I guess. They're not gonna ride. 'Cause they're never getting on. Here's some more money over here. What's this? Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. I cannot go in there apparently. Must be closed for repairs. Alright, oh here's the Dumbos. The Dumbo ride here. I feel like this would be there's some money. Some money. Waves are as good as express passes. Yeah, apparently. Okay, here's another more money over here. Okay, see, these people aren't waiting in line, they're standing and watching. Right? Right? Ryan, this is some nice, wholesome content. Yes, this is some... this is something that you can... If you have children, I'm sure that they would love to visit Disneyland through Twitch. You know the machine operator, give him a nod. He hooks you up, yeah. Yeah. Can you make it go up and down? No. I have no control over this scene before you, unfortunately. Can you control them in real life? I feel like you just have to go with what the ride's programmed to do. Oh, look here, we've got like a... This one fall off the ride? What happened? Yeah, in real life you pull his stick and he gets up. Okay. So you can control a ride in real life. That's interesting. Alright, well that was Dumbo's ride. If you guys have any rides that you would like to ride, just let me know and I will go find them. Or if you have characters that you want me to go look for, This is your time to let me know. Here's
Oh,
Pinocchio.
no. I'm not made of wood. I mean, I won't be when I'm a real boy someday.
His nose is growing there.
Gosh, I sure would like to be a real boy like you someday. My name's Pinocchio. Gosh, I never had a toffee apple before.
See, I feel like that was a
sure
clue.
am hungry. Do you think you could find me some? Please.
When he said
I'd pay you
I would
back.
like to be a real boy, I think they're alluding to the fact that I'm not, that I'm actually an animatronic there.
I like dancing.
Like even I just even dance kind of like a robot.
Goodbye. Don't forget, more toffee apples, please.
So wanted me to go get him food, but I don't think, as a park employee, I don't think he's supposed to be eating
Hey, everybody.
on the clock. We got this giant whale head here. This lady's riding away.
Let's eat at that place in New Orleans Square.
Ooh, hey, if you see a hidden Mickey, be sure to use your camera.
Yeah, I know. Use my camera. Look for Song of the South. I will look for that. Tight idea. Look for Brave Little Toaster. I don't know. Is that a Disney movie? It probably is now, honestly. If it wasn't before. Graphics in this game are actually really good. We've got all kinds of different people. Some of the people even have like cameras and stuff with them. Clouds. Looks like maybe they took actual pictures of the sky for this game, which is kind of going an extra mile too. There's a train going by.
We've got time for plenty more rides.
Looks like this must be a VIP area.
Get your birthday button. City Hall.
Yeah, Mom took me. It was awesome.
Oh, sometimes the camera gets kind of wonky there. Who's this?
You may bow, loyal subject.
Queen of Hearts. Is this game in
Welcome,
4K?
little boy. I am Her Majesty,
know.
the Queen of Hearts.
Probably. Go in small world. Okay, California always has the best weather, says Delightful Court.
I'm warning you, do not keep me waiting. Oh, that's very fine dancing for a commoner. No, no, my dear.
Yeah, that's right.
Handshakes only.
Oh no, you're not even supposed to do that.
Farewell, my dear.
Alright, let's see if we can find a hand washing station. Here's some pretzels. No, no ice cream. Dippin' Dots. Pretzels? What can I... There's just money in this trash can. Awesome. I wish I could buy something with all this money. Okay, I think we... Someone said small world. I think we're close to that. Oh, is this ice cream? You haven't ever explained. So another clue that I am an animatronic is that I have no parents with me in this park, and that would never be allowed. Okay, here's It's a Small World. You have to wave at the portal to go in it. If we have time, I need to show the, there's some good, this game was actually featured at an E3 conference, and some good footage of it. Alright, It's a Small World. I haven't played this one. To make the boat go, rotate left stick clockwise. Okay, press the correct button when the circle reaches the icon. Great. Sounds easy. Wow. Is this what it's actually like at Small World? Looks like a cartoon.
Whee! Ahoy there! All aboard for the happiest cruise that
Is
ever
this an
sailed around
animatronic
the
or a
world.
person?
On this voyage, we'll see many different places and learn from
It's
different
gotta be an
cultures.
animatronic, right?
Just turn
'Cause
the
its
lever
voice.
on your boat and we'll set sail
Run
on the
away,
high
it's
seas.
a trap. Oh. I feel like this entire video on demand is going to be muted for infringement. No, it can't be actually, because Disneyland's not open. So technically, it should be all kosher. Alright, so I'm just spinning the stick here. I've arrived in this western place.
And here we are in the dusty plains and rocky valleys of the American Old West. Hey! They want to share a dance with you. Try to follow their movements and learn the dance steps.
Okay. Got a cowboy and a Native American. Y, A, B. So it's just like a quick time event here. Flawless, I'd say. Oh, I missed that. Oh, it's getting difficult now. Ugh, very difficult. No, it's not clear when it wants you to push it again. I guess with multiple rings when I do it. Okay. It's kind of like those Dance Dance Revolution games, basically, here. You just gotta hit the buttons at the right time, so the buttons on the ground. Okay. Perfect.
And on we go. Let's see what else we can find out here on the high seas.
Should get VR and play some Beat Saber. Yeah, that would be great. Okay. VR is again spinning the wheel. Found some hidden characters too, it looks like. Okay, it looks like we are in. Oh no.
Welcome to the
We need to
beautiful
turn around,
and
'cause
tranquil
this is not-
continent
this is a
of
quarantine
Asia.
place.
Let's see what dance step they have to teach you.
We should not be here. And these people should not be out. Alright. Some more dancing. Perfect. So this game does take some skill, because you gotta get the timing right. You also have to be able to look at multiple colors at once. So it's not just a game for fun, it's a challenging game too. Do they make you do this at Disney World where you have to like repeat dances or like dance with characters? Because it does not sound like a fun time to me. Okay. Asia dance moves. Beautiful. One more to go. Almost got all perfects. All perfects. Is there no achievement for that?
This is a great place. There's still more to see. Let's pull up the anchor and start turning that lever.
Okay. It's a long ride. Okay. We're in South America.
Next stop is the exotic and varied regions of Central and South America.
Feels like a
Famous for
Finger
its
Family
ancient
video
Aztec
game. Never
temples
heard of that.
and exuberant folk dance traditions. Hey! They want to share a dance with you. Try to follow their movements and learn the dance steps.
Alright. I think I've got the hang of this now. It's going to be all perfect from here on out. Oh, that's a super. It's easy. Oh, I'm not ready. I think this is the last one. This is getting a little tiring. Perfect. 4.5 stars so far. It's a YouTube trend where there's a low-effort animation and grotesque subject matter directed towards kills. Well, GameSocket does not do that. We flag our channel as not for children, specifically because of Mike. Please tell me the boat's going back to the dock now, because I feel like we've visited all the different places and it's time to go home. Okay.
Copy the dancers' moves so that everyone can celebrate together.
Another one, really? This has got to be it. Join the happiest cruise that ever sailed round the world. Oh, we might get 5 stars. So close to 5 stars. That's 5, right? Did it.
Thanks for an unforgettable journey. I wonder if there are even more places to visit that we didn't see this time
It's
around.
really, it kind of got intense there at the end. But what impressive. Brian, can you dance on the stream for us? No, I cannot. Unless you donate to the $100 Patreon tier. That small world was a bit too big. Yeah, it was long. But we got 5 stars, which I'll go ahead and say it. I bet I am the only streamer to stream a 5-star run of Small World from Disneyland Adventures. So write this down on your calendars, guys. It may not ever happen again. What is this? No, I didn't. Are we doing this again? No. How do we get out of this? Okay, thank God. There's a quit to park option here. Oh. Are you going to strip if we donate to 100 Patreon tier? No, that's not part of the deal and not allowable on the streaming platforms. Start waiting on this to load here. Oh, and send that earshot if we donate. Yeah, Sony wants your videos of your ears, so I don't know if what's gonna happen. So if you don't send Sony a video of your ear, can you just not hear the PS5?
Oh, hi.
All right. Any other requests for rides? Probably do. I'll do one more ride. The park just ends right here. There is a hidden Mickey here. Is your avatar what you look like as a kid? No. This was one of the pre-made avatars that were available. I picked it. Some more money. This kid's getting a piggyback ride over here. Oh, on a photobomb. I want to take a picture with your family. Thank you. There's the train. Well, Walt Disney really liked trains, I think. Maybe to like a fault. There's a lot of trains in this place. Oh, there's a ride right here. What's this? Oh, it's just a mountain. We're heading into a different place here. Play the Resident Evil 3 demo. No, that's not. Resident Evil has no place. This is a Disneyland stream. We are playing it in honor of Disneyland closing down, maybe for the last time. So Resident Evil will always be around. So there's no Resident Evil park. What is this building? What is in that place? What do they have here? Finding Nemo submarine voyage. Some money. Some more pretzels. Got a line here for something. Exit only.
How big is this place, Mom?
Funtopia.
Back to Main Street before
Autopia. Does it say it's closed? Is that what that says? Looks like it's closed. Probably down for repair as well. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Just gonna collect this money that you guys left. There's some payphones. Maybe I can call my parents. Nope. I can just wave at these phones. Can I use the magic wand on this? No. No. Okay. Is it true that Disney World is still open though? No. All the Disneys are closed at this point. And it's unfortunate because now that Disney owns everything, they will probably have to go bankrupt. So what's gonna end up happening is when you go to bankruptcy, like Disney's gonna have to, they sell off all of your assets. So all of those things that they bought, the X-Men, Star Wars, I think they even bought Tron. It's just gonna go to the highest bidder, so it's gonna be all split up again. So you may see situations where one company owns Mickey Mouse, a different company owns Minnie Mouse, and like they can't appear together. I'm not saying that's exactly what would happen, but the possibility exists if they're gonna sell off all of Disney's assets.
You look like you're having fun.
The buyers don't have to bundle things together. They could say, I want, Simpsons. Yeah, like they could say, I want just Homer Simpson, and then someone else could buy Marge Simpson, and then you've got these two different Simpsons shows, and one of them can't have Homer and the other one can't have Marge. Which is probably why they should have never bought up all of these properties in the first place.
Snap. Picture time.
Divorced, yeah. They'll have to say that. They'll have to say that Marge and Homer and Mickey and Minnie got divorced if that's what happens. Here's Main Street. So this is right at this front. Oh, there's the castle over there.
Use your wand to collect that one.
Use my wand to collect what?
I always like that.
These fake sewer pipes? Okay, great. Dancing light pole. Candy place here. What are these? Look like viewfinders or something. Maybe 10 cent can help with that, yeah. 10 cent owns a little bit of everything, I think, at this point.
The Town Town, folks.
Look at all the money that came out of that trash can and that light pole. There's just money everywhere here. Haven't seen any more hand washing stations though. This is a hidden Mickey right here.
Hey,
It's not really
Buzz has
hidden.
a blaster for you.
They've got frozen bananas.
That lady just said they have frozen bananas. I don't see any frozen bananas. She's just making that up.
This nice neighbor will take our picture.
I don't like that you can't go into any of these buildings. Like, if you're gonna make Disney World, make Disneyland, make Disneyland. Fireworks spectacular.
Fireworks. What you waiting for? Let's wave.
Okay,
Wave,
let's do the
wave.
fireworks. I think it's a good one to wrap up on this game. The sewer pipes, there's not an actual sewer under them when you flip up the lids on them. But there's a lot going on with this game, so they can't get everything in there. I'd still give it like a 7 out of 10. Do they have a haunted elevator? I have not seen a haunted elevator. Who's finding all the money now that the park is closed? Well, it's one of two people. It's either the people who clean the park,
Welcome
which they
to
probably
a
aren't working
world
right
of
now.
fun and magic.
Oh, I did not
Tonight,
read the instructions on what I'm
you'll
doing.
be an
Or it's the people who sneak
Imagineer,
into the park.
creating a
Because there are a lot of
fireworks
people on
show for
YouTube who
everyone to enjoy.
film videos of themselves sneaking into the parks. Alright, so this is the fireworks spectacular here. I've got this little... That's not how fireworks work. They don't just light up in the sky like that. Oh, I'm supposed to shoot them, okay. So it's kind of like a missile community. Seems a little bit off to end your day at Disneyland by shooting down the characters with fireworks. We're already up to 2 stars. Brickbuster, yeah, it's kind of Brickbuster. I'm trying to get goofy. Oh. Okay, this meter over here keeps going up. That's good. New fireworks. Okay. Are we using old ones? Oh, can't hit any of these. Still up to 4 stars, so doing something right. I like these circle things. You shoot all of them that you can into it, and then they all go up at once. It's pretty cool. Kind of shooting these fireworks off a little early because it's still daylight out. Press X. I'm pressing X. Nothing's happening. Got 10 out of 10 secrets. Five stars. Can't get these stars. Okay, we did it. 5 stars. Have you guys reached an agreement to have the Game Socket cast start appearing at Disney World? No.
Disneyland.
Disney World's not open. Apparently, we have reached an agreement. Yeah, 5 stars. Again, something you're not going to see on any other channel. Like, no one else has got 5 stars on this and streamed it anyway. 10 out of 10 secrets found. Okay, we don't want to play it again. Top level gameplay right there. Yeah, I agree. No one else is streaming this. Yeah, no one else
Welcome to a
would
world.
have. I mean, everyone else is just streaming Fortnite or, you know, Call of Duty, or just like a real, even like a lot of people streaming B tier games like DayZ or Arma 3, or like even like D tier games are still really big on Twitch, like Dead by Daylight. Like people playing these games when over and over, when you could be playing games like this and put a little variety out there on the internet and not just stream the same 5 shooting games over and over. You'll notice there's no Mike today. No Mike Graham. I think that is a pleasant surprise, let's say, because usually I'm interrupted by him about this time. Actually, well before this, like right when the show starts, he would be calling me and begging me to allow him on the stream. And essentially what Mike was wanting me to do was he wanted me to stream my stream directly to him on Discord, and then also stream it out normally like I do to Twitch and to Mixer and YouTube and all of those places. So he wanted me to stream it twice, which is majorly taxing on a computer to do, and a logistics nightmare trying to set that up. And on top of that, have him like his video on the screen and all that stuff. So it is really nice not having him here. I don't have to deal with all the logistics of that, and then the his personality too, quite frankly. Last thing I wanted to do here was go to the castle. So let's run down the main street here to the castle.
Hey, did you get a photo with Goofy yet?
No, I have not gotten a photo with Goofy yet, but thank you for asking. A welcome change, you might say, says Cut Combo. Yes, a most welcome, overdue change. Karen again.
Nice to see you.
Yes, it's Karen. Karen just is everywhere at this place. Here's the famous statue of the creator of Mickey Mouse and Mickey Mouse. Who is it? I can't see the plaque here. It just says partners, I think is what it says. It doesn't say who that is. Who that guy is. But the guy that originally drew or voiced Mickey Mouse there. And look, there's actually Mickey Mouse. You guys make me miss AOTS and early G4 TV era less. Thank you. Thank you, yeah. G4 was a television channel, for you guys who don't know, that was, they did video games, and somehow they went out of business. As you know now, like, if someone was to make a TV channel now about video games, it would be, you know, it'd be at the front of your dial. Even with cable dying, we're in the castle now. Even with cable dying, a video game channel would probably flourish now. But I think what G4's problem is that they focused a lot on snowboarding games for some reason. Like there was just, every time I turned that channel on, it was always snowboarding games. They were like doing reviews of snowboarding games, or like having videos of actual snowboarders snowboarding, and like snowboarding games are fine, but you can't make that 90% of your schedule, right? What is this guy doing? He was really creeping me out there. I don't know if you guys saw that. Alright, so we're at the castle. This is a small castle. There's the carousel. I was really expecting more from this castle, but it really is just kind of a... It's not even really a castle, it's just a castle wall with a gate in front of it. And that's it. Can I close it? No. Can't go in it. Okay, well. Enchanted chamber. What's down here? That's just another pathway. Yikes. Okay, so that's the castle. Not much to see or look at here. There's a Ayura character here. I don't know who she is. Haven't seen her movie. Must be a newer one. And here's the captain. From is it the Rescuers Down Under that he's from? It's been a while since I've watched some of those movies. There's Peter Pan. I knew that one. I used to watch a lot of Peter Pan, but alright. So let's I'm gonna take a quick break here. I think when we come back we're gonna do some cooking. And then if we have time, we'll maybe play another game. But I have, like I said, I have limited resources here for cooking stuff. And we're going to try and prepare a meal. When you can't go out, when you can't, like, basically interact with society and you're locked in your place where you're living, you have to make do with what you've got. So we'll take a quick break, and we'll be back here and just stay a little bit once I get this set up.
It was heavy as all get out. But I do want to, say a huge thank you to my dad, Mark Eldon Graham, for helping me. This is a 60-year-old man, well, almost 60 years old man, ladies and gentlemen, and 3 back surgeries. Basically has been told to never lift anything over 20 pounds. And this man came and picked me up from my house, drove me downtown in his brand new truck, and helped me carry this giant desk down 3 stories and put it in the back of his truck, then unload it back at my house. Also, I could get a great deal of just about next to free. So it really just cost us the labor. So thank you so much, Dad. You know I love you. Now, the other foot of that is my dad wouldn't have had to do that if, I guess, somebody that's a part of the Game Socket crew, or at least thinks that they're a part of the crew on a somewhat permanent basis, would have actually, answered a message that I sent to them and said, hey, we're going to be upgrading the studio, and there's a new desk. It's super heavy. I don't have anybody to help carry it except for my dad, and he really shouldn't be lifting stuff like that. However, I got no replies, no show up, nothing.
I don't know that Dominic has a phone. Do you?
No, dude. No, I would never. No, I wouldn't ask Dominic to do that.
I thought you were saying that he stood you up.
Brian, I sent you like 5 messages. Listen, I don't want to spend this whole episode arguing, but dude, you got to think about things.
How did you send me a message? I did not get any messages from you on that.
If you feel just entitled enough to show up at my damn show and start it without me, then you can feel entitled to come freaking help me when we are upgrading the studio with a nice rosewood laminate desktop! No. Sit down. Keep your headphones on. You're not just going to get up and walk out. I saw that. Brian. I'm sorry, I just yelled. And mostly I want to apologize to GameSocket fans. This is... I don't even know what is going on today. I do. And just hear me out, please. I'm feeling really poorly today. I really did just drink way too much last night. My head is pounding, my stomach hurts, and frankly, I'm just in a really crappy mood. And so I came down here, from my bedroom to, find basically, not a stranger, but, there's a guy in my house running my show. And listen, Brian, you are, Dominic and I are building GameSocket to be an incredibly professional, well-oiled machine. And while we're not quite there yet, we need you to get there so that when I can find someone to come in and take us to the next level, that we're... You're taking this the wrong way, okay? Don't wiggle in your chair like that, okay? Let's just move on. You know, I feel terrible. I was up till 3:30 in the morning. I could countless whiskeys, okay? I've been on a whiskey thing recently. I don't even know what's going on with that, but and I just feel like crap, and I'm just in a bad mood. So if we can move forward, I would, and just, you know, do the show like normal. So we're good?
Yeah, we're good.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, here was heavy as all get out. But I do want to say a huge thank you to my dad, Mark Eldon Graham, for helping me. This is a 60-year-old man, well, almost 60 years old man, ladies and gentlemen, and 3 back surgeries. Basically has been told to never lift anything over 20 pounds. And this man came and picked me up from my house, drove me downtown in his brand new truck, and helped me carry this giant desk down 3 stories and put it in the back of his truck, then unload it back at my house. Also, I could get a great deal of just about next to free. So it really just cost us the labor. So thank you so much, Dad. You know I love you. Now, the other foot of that is my dad wouldn't have had to do that if, I guess, somebody that's a part of the Game Socket crew, or at least thinks that they're a part of the crew on a somewhat permanent basis, would have actually, answered a message that I sent to them and said, hey, we're going to be upgrading the studio, and there's a new desk. It's super heavy. I don't have anybody to help carry it except for my dad, and he really shouldn't be lifting stuff like that. However, I got no replies, no show up, nothing.
I don't know that Dominic has a phone. Do you?
No, dude. No, I would never. No, I wouldn't ask Dominic to do that.
I thought you were saying that he stood you up.
Brian, I sent you like 5 messages. Listen, I don't want to spend this whole episode arguing, but dude, you got to think about things.
How did you send me a message? I did not get any messages from you on my...
If you feel just entitled enough to show up at my damn show and start it without me, then you can feel entitled to come freaking help me when we are upgrading the studio with a nice rosewood laminate desktop! No. Sit down. Keep your headphones on. You're not just going to get up and walk out. I saw that. Brian. I'm sorry, I just yelled. And mostly I want to apologize to GameSocket fans. This is... I don't even know what is going on today. I do. And just hear me out, please. I'm feeling really poorly today. I really did just drink way too much last night. My head is pounding, my stomach hurts, and frankly, I'm just in a really crappy mood. And so I came down here, from my bedroom to, find basically, not a stranger, but, there's a guy in my house running my show. And listen, Brian, you are, Dominic and I are building GameSocket to be an incredibly professional, well-oiled machine. And while we're not quite there yet, we need you to get there so that when I can find someone to come in and take us to the next level, that we're... You're taking this the wrong way, okay? Don't wiggle in your chair like that, okay? Let's just move on. I feel terrible. I was up till 3:30 in the morning. I could countless whiskeys, okay? I've been on a whiskey thing recently. I don't even know what's going on with that, but and I just feel like crap, and I'm just in a bad mood. So if we can move forward, I would, and just do the show like normal. So we're good?
Yeah, we're good.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, here was heavy as all get out. But I do want to say a huge thank you to my dad, Mark Eldon Graham for helping me. This is a 60-year-old man, well, almost 60 years old man, ladies and gentlemen, and 3 back surgeries. Basically has been told to never lift anything over 20 pounds. And this man came and picked me up from my house, drove me downtown in his brand new truck, and helped me carry this giant desk down 3 stories and put it in the back of his truck, then unload it back at my house. Also, I could get a great deal of just about next to free. So it really just cost us the labor. So thank you so much, Dad. You know I love you. Now, the other foot of that is my dad wouldn't have had to do that if, I guess, somebody that's a part of the Game Socket crew, or at least thinks that they're a part of the crew on a somewhat permanent basis, would have actually, answered a message that I'd sent to them and said, hey, we're going to be upgrading the studio and there's a new desk. It's super heavy. I don't have anybody to help carry it except for my dad, and he really shouldn't be lifting stuff like that.
Can you hear me? How about now? Can you hear me now? Testing, testing. Hello, hello. Can you hear my voice? Disney is done. You can hear me now. Alright. Still low. Just using this hand mic. Can't boost it anymore. Alright. So music is loud though. Music is still on. My headphones on here. Okay. Alright. We're going to do some Game Socket cooking here. As I mentioned, I am here in this other studio, a secret location, we'll call it Underground Bunker, and we're doing some with the virus. I have had to get creative with the cooking a lot lately. So we're gonna do a classic dish. This is a grilled cheese sandwich. We've got some cheese here. You probably want some music so you don't get bored. Well, I can guarantee you that you're not going to get bored here because I don't know what's going to happen. We'll try this out. It's really difficult to do this with one hand too because I gotta hold the mic. But we're going to cook some grilled cheese. I don't have an oven to cook a grilled cheese with or a microwave because all of that's back at my apartment. So we're going to have to get a little bit creative here. That bread back in here. This bread is actually really hard to get a hold of, and it has a hole in the side of it. Great. There's only a few loaves left back when I got this loaf probably a week ago at this point. A lot of the shelves are hard to get down on stuff there because people are buying everything in sight at the grocery store. All right. So as I mentioned, it's kind of a basic dish. Let me switch up our camera here too, so we can get the. All right. Okay. So, oh, do I have a knife? I don't think I have a knife to spread this butter with. You know, those are the things you don't think about when you leave your apartment. All my stuff is there. Hot plates, silverware. I might have one over here, actually. Change it to just chatting. You know, I keep going over here and adjusting stuff. I'm never actually going to get to make stuff. Just chatting. Honestly, I think having it say that we're playing Disneyland would get us some more viewers than this. But it's changed now. Yes, okay. Found a knife. I did have one. Alright, so we're going to start off. We've got our bread here. And I'm going to try and put some butter on this bread. One hand, not going to be easy. This is actually not real butter. It is vegetable spread. I think it tastes better than butter. Anyway. On there. Great. I did sanitize this table if you're worried about that. I have some Clorox wipes. One container, so I have to sort of careful about using those. Ration those out, because those are a hot commodity now. I don't know about you guys. I'm tired of eating cereal, cold cereal. I'm tired of eating Pop-Tarts. There is a gas station across the street that's still open. I think Target's still open, but it's really like you don't want to get out at this point in time. You gotta stay in. Gotta make do with what you've got, and we're gonna have to do that today. I'm having a hard time getting this butter spread evenly across there. Okay. Alright. Butter. That. What kind of Pop-Tarts, tie-dye guy? I usually go for brown sugar cinnamon. That's what is kind of the classic. Pop-Tart tries a lot of crazy stuff. I saw some Fruit Loop Pop-Tarts. I saw some salted caramel or something Pop-Tarts, but I stick with the classic of like brown sugar cinnamon. Mike will love this Doomsday Pepper Stream. You know, that's probably why Mike isn't calling us today. Is he is probably off the grid on purpose. I have to put the mic down so I can tear some of this paper off. So give me 1 second. All right. Yeah, Mike is probably off the grid at this point, I would guess. What brand of cheese? This is store brand cheese. It just says smooth and cheesy on it. It's from a Hy-Vee, which is a local chain that from around here that they're okay. They're kind of an expensive place to go, but close to where I'm at. All right, so let's get out our cheese. That down. I have about 16 slices here, so 16 sandwiches. I usually do double slices, but with conditions that are going on outside, we do have to ration it, so we'll just do one slice of cheese. So let's get this open. Let me get some of this, put this up to the mic so you guys can get some of that good cheese opening ASMR. That's popular right now. It's really big right now, so I'll be quiet for a second so you can hear it. Alright, so the cheese is out. And let's open up our... This is really difficult with one hand. I do have a trash can down here for all this stuff. There is no trash pickup at this place, so I have to get creative with where it goes. But alright, so we're going to put our cheese in between the bread. Alright, so this is where things get a little more difficult. Obviously, you need to heat up this sandwich. Grilled cheese is no good if it's cold. And I don't know if this is a good idea, but I'll put the paper down. I don't have a hot plate, but I do have is an iron. So this is actually not mine. I found it down here. Some of the discarded items that was in this place. This is a really nice iron though. It lights up, kind of like a, got this blue LED in it, like it's sort of a gaming iron maybe, like an iron a gamer would. Kind of fate that I found it. It is pretty warm. I don't know if I should put the paper down between the iron and the sandwich, or if I should just go straight on the sandwich. I haven't cooked this way before, but I thought RGB iron, yeah. No, it's just one color. Unfortunately, just blue LED. It's just the iron. It's gonna get hot if you know what I mean. Yeah. Are we doing garlic cheese toast? No, I don't have that. I see this ending poorly. I do have some water down here. As I said, there's water leaking into this place, so have some of that and put it in a cup or something. I'm gonna use the water setting. No, I'm gonna turn the steam off because I don't want a soggy sandwich, they say. Flammable paper right on hot iron. I don't think this paper is flammable. It is like cooking paper. Ugh. Parchment paper. They've got cookies on it. Non-stick and oven safe up to 425 degrees. So there you go. Totally safe. I wonder if the parchment paper can catch on fire. No, because it says it can, but has a higher burn. Yeah, 425 degrees. I have this iron set to silk, which is a lower setting. So, tie-dye guy says he's a fire marshal. Oh, I did not know that. Okay, so he's saying it's clear, so not going to put anything on the table. Yes, there's some stuff on the table. All right, here we go. We're going to just try this out, and we go here. I don't hear any cooking noises from it. We may need to turn up to a hotter setting. Thinking. Well, it looks like the butter's melting, so I'm gonna go ahead and crank this up to a cotton linen, guys. I think cotton linen is the good sort of cooking setting. Unfortunately, they don't put degrees on here to tell you what temperature your iron's running at, so I'm gonna play it by ear. Preferably now, if ideal conditions were here, I would have a hot plate to cook this on. Obviously a pan. Are you expecting to hear a sizzle? Yeah, I kind of am. Your right ear is getting jealous. Yeah, this is a mono mic, so it's probably just coming out of one of your speakers. That's why I don't like to use this mic. This is the one that Michael sent me to. Mike sent me with this mic to BlizzCon. Okay, what we're doing here, and it was a pain to use because it was only mono. Not much. As you guys can see there, not cooking too well. It is warm to the touch, however. It's very warm to the touch. So let's keep it rolling here a little bit longer. Hopefully, it will. I like my sandwiches to be a little bit burnt. I could do this kind of like you're actually ironing some clothes. Smart way to do it. Mono mic, yeah. Take video of my ear, please. No, I'm not going to do that. At this point, I don't know if I'm even going to get a PS5 if they're going to ask for videos of my ear. May just stay with an Xbox and Nintendo Switch. Lukewarm cheese toast. No, it'll be nice and warm. I think if we give it enough time, this thing is going to cook through. Have you been making these while you're staying there? No, this is the first time I've made this here. Previously, for the last 7 days, I've been eating a lot of Pop-Tarts, like I said, a lot of cereal. I bought some ramen, but I don't have a way to heat up ramen easily. I've been thinking about this iron thing and thinking I have that ramen to heat up. Put it in like a cup and then put the iron underneath of it. I don't. Yeah. If I had a way to heat up the soup, that would be great. These lights, I thought about these lights that we have here because they get, I think they get warm, but they're LEDs. They don't get warm enough. Let's see how we're doing here. Okay. Well, it's definitely flattened the sandwich quite a bit, but I seem to be toasting it. Too. Oh, it's very hot though. Okay, and on the other side, the butter is just kind of like bit. Okay, let's cook this side a bit. It's really smashing this bread, which I didn't think about the weight of this this iron, but styrofoam tastes. Cut Combo says, "Nah, styrofoam tastes well to direct. Takes well to direct. Metal pan on top of an iron. Yeah, that might work. I had a metal pan, but I don't have a metal. I don't have a fridge. Putting the food in a box with in it. My fridge. At least there won't be a wrinkle in it, yeah. It's just gonna be a really flat. It's gonna be a flatbread, I think. I'm not a big fan of flatbreads because I like thickness to it. Where are you keeping the cheese? In the box. The box is a bag of ice. Pop out the ice to it. Smooth bread, flat grilled. All right, so let's see how it's looking. So there is a lot of steam coming up off of it here. We're not getting any sort of it's foggy, very flat. I think I probably should have not let the iron put its full weight on it. A cooler. No, it's not a. Well, no, it's not a cooler. It's just a box, plastic box, like storage. Toasty. Nope, it's kind of mushy. How I would describe it. Give you a closer look. Here, it is very smushed. And the butter's melted, but it's not like crispy like it's supposed to be. Thinking we put this directly on here for a bit and see if that helps. Maybe we need the direct metal contact. Greasy iron, yeah, I can watch. No, now let's get a new iron, I suppose. I'm gonna crank this iron up as high as I go because I feel like we're just not getting enough heat on it. Okay, we are now in the linen section. Cheese is melted. That's good. Okay, yeah, we're getting some sizzle now. You have foil? No, I don't have foil. Oh yeah, it's definitely sizzling. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Yeah, this is much better. Make it Big Mac style. Add more bread and cheese. I have to ration this stuff. Last Fallen Hero. Oh yeah. Okay, there we go. We are getting. It's getting there. It's toasting. It was the paper that was stopping it from. Oh. Okay, it was really sizzling. I don't know if you heard that. Salt and pepper. Yeah, I wish. I don't have any salt either. Okay. Yeah, we're almost. I think we're almost cooked here. Looking good. Albeit very flat, but the prototype. Right. Very hot. It's very hot. I hardly even pick it up. Getting some coloration here. Look at that. That's starting to look like an actual grilled cheese. So, good news. Good news. I am hungry too, so let's cook. Oh, got a bit of cheese. Iron. Find something to get that off with. Paper towels here somewhere. Gonna burn the paper though. Okay, we'll get that off. We'll get that off later. Focus on getting this cooked here. It's a stainless steel, I think. I mean, it looks like a stainless steel, so it'll probably come right off. Turn that baby over. Yeah, I did turn it over. Cooking the other side now. My wife called you an effing weirdo, but I don't agree. It's time to... I think maybe your wife has been quarantined for a little longer than she can tolerate, maybe. Saying things that she... I have been... Up until yesterday, I've been working out. But working at the thrift store. They finally shut it down. Apparently the mayor came in and said we had to stop. Not that we were getting many customers anyway, but shut us down, and so now I've got a lot more free time to play some games and contemplate. Not a lot to do here other than I've got the Xbox and the computer and really anyone around at all, so it's perfect. Alright, so I think we are done here with this grilled cheese. Looks like it's done to me, guys. I'll let you guys do the final inspection here. I should have an ironing board. Yeah, I wish I had an ironing board. Very flat, but you know, it's all there. It just got wider. Like, what does the physics say? That it's better turn this off before it burns. You know, that mass that is lost when it's smashed is still there. It's just spreading out. So, all right. So we'll let this cool off for a second, and we'll do a taste test. Seal this bread back up. Don't duck the RE demo though. I never said I was gonna play the Resident Evil game. I didn't even know there was a new Resident Evil. I don't really follow Resident Evil. Dip it in Kool-Aid. I don't have any Kool-Aid. All I have is Pepsi here. Speaking of which, let me grab that. No, tie-dye guy, you cannot come over and play games because we are supposed to be self-quarantined right now. So, this is the way it's supposed to be. This is the way it probably will be for the foreseeable future. Hershey syrup. No. Not this time. I will put some Hershey syrup in there. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna give it the taste test. It's not to hold now, so So, it tastes like a grilled cheese. It's like a flat grilled cheese. Exactly what you think. Tastes totally fine. You know what? It's a viable way to survive out here. So, I'm gonna give this a pass. The only kind of snags that we hit was using the paper, made it not cook correctly, and we put the full weight of the iron on it, which flattened it out. But if we hadn't done that, this would have been, you could not tell the difference between this and a ordinary grilled cheese cooked on the stove. So, well, I'm giving it a thumbs up, I'd say. If I was going to review this, it's a thumbs up. And now you know. So if you're at home and you don't want to use your gas stove, can't use your gas stove, or if you are trapped someplace, you know, at your work, maybe you were at work when the quarantine started, if you can go find an iron at your work, you can cook grilled cheese using this. I think with this success, we may try some more of these hacks, quarantine food hacks feature. I'm gonna finish up this grilled cheese real quick, and then we'll play one more game here. How many socket plugs out of 10 extension cords would you give it? It's not actually a scale we use. For food reviews, I always do a thumbs up, thumbs down. You don't need to be that granular with food reviews to do like a 10-star rating or whatever. But if we were going to do a GameSock scale, I would give it a full GameSock. No, I'd give it a 85% GameSock. Sort of a low cut hang. Alright, I'm gonna take we're gonna do another quick break. I'm gonna get the game set up. And I think we're gonna play some of the Phantasy Star Online that just came out. It's free, which is the right price. Those of us who are confined to our homes without jobs now. So. Or not without any GameSocket income, because all that money goes into Mike's account. We'll be right back.
As heavy as all get out. But I do want to, say a huge thank you to my dad, Mark Eldon Graham, for helping me. This is a 60-year-old man, well, almost 60 years old man, ladies and gentlemen, and 3 back surgeries. Basically has been told to never lift anything over 20 pounds. And this man came and picked me up from my house, drove me downtown in his brand new truck, and helped me carry this giant desk down 3 stories and put it in the back of his truck, then unload it back at my house. Also, I could get a great deal of just about next to free. So it really just cost us the labor. So thank you so much, Dad. You know I love you. Now, the other foot of that is my dad wouldn't have had to do that if, I guess, somebody that's a part of the GameSocket crew, or at least thinks that they're a part of the crew on a somewhat permanent basis, would have actually, answered a message that I'd sent to them and said, hey, we're going to be upgrading the studio and there's a new desk. It's super heavy. I don't have anybody to help carry it except for my dad, and he really shouldn't be lifting stuff like that. However, I got no replies, no show up, nothing.
I don't know that Dominic has a phone. Do you?
No, dude. No, I would never. No, I wouldn't ask Dominic to do that.
I thought you were saying that he stood you up.
Brian, I sent you like 5 messages. Listen, I don't want to spend this whole episode arguing, but dude, you got to think about things.
How did you send me a message? I did not get any messages from you on that.
If you feel just entitled enough to show up at my damn show and start it without me, then you can feel entitled to come freaking help me when we are upgrading the studio with a nice rosewood laminate desktop! No. Sit down. Keep your headphones on. You're not just going to get up and walk out. I saw that. Brian. I'm sorry, I just yelled. And mostly I want to apologize to GameSocket fans. This is, I don't even know what is going on today. I do. And just hear me out, please. I'm feeling really poorly today. I really did just drink way too much last night. My head is pounding, my stomach hurts, and frankly, I'm just in a really crappy mood. And so I came down here, from my bedroom to, find basically, not a stranger, but, there's a guy in my house running my show. And listen, Brian, you are, Dominic and I are building GameSocket to be an incredibly professional, well-oiled machine. And while we're not quite there yet, we need you to get there so that when I can find someone to come in and take us to the next level, that you're taking this the wrong way, okay? Don't wiggle in your chair like that, okay? Let's just move on. I feel terrible. I was up till 3:30 in the morning. I could countless whiskeys, okay? I've been on a whiskey thing recently. I don't even know what's going on with that, but and I just feel like crap, and I'm just in a bad mood. So if we can move forward, I would, and just do the show like normal. So we're good?
Yeah, we're good.
All right. Okay. Anyway, here was heavy as all get out. But I do want to say a huge thank you to my dad, Mark Eldon Graham, for helping me. This is a 60-year-old man, well, almost 60 years old man, ladies and gentlemen, and 3 back surgeries. Basically has been told to never lift anything over 20 pounds. And this man came and picked me up from my house, drove me downtown in his brand new truck, and helped me carry this giant desk down 3 stories and put it in the back of his truck, then unload it back at my house. Also, I could get a great deal of just about next to free. So it really just cost us the labor. So thank you so much, Dad. I love you. Now, the other foot of that is my dad wouldn't have had to do that if, I guess, somebody that's a part of the GameSocket crew, or at least thinks that they're a part of the crew on a somewhat permanent basis, would have actually, answered a message that I'd sent to them and said, hey, we're going to be upgrading the studio and there's a new desk. It's super heavy. I don't have anybody to help carry it except for my dad, and he really shouldn't be lifting stuff like that. However, I got no replies, no show up, nothing.
I don't know that Dominic has a phone. Do you?
No, dude. No, I would never. No, I wouldn't ask Dominic to do that.
I thought you were saying that he stood you up.
Brian, I sent you like 5 messages. Listen, I don't want to spend this whole episode arguing, but dude, you got to think about things.
How did you send me a message? I did not get any messages from you on my...
If you feel just entitled enough to show up at my damn show and start it without me, then you can feel entitled to come freaking help me when we are upgrading the studio with a nice rosewood laminate desktop! No. Sit down. Keep your headphones on. You're not just going to get up and walk out. I saw that. Brian.
Hello, we're back. Alright. And we are going to wrap up tonight with a little bit of a game I like to call. Well, I don't like to call it, but everyone calls it this. It's Phantasy Star Online 2. And it's just entered open beta. So a little bit loud. Okay. We don't need to watch that whole thing. It's just a bunch of anime stuff happening. Change game? Yes, I'll change it on the stream. I wish there was an easier way to do this. Phantasy Star Online 2. Okay, there we go. You need to mod someone, LOL. Well, that's up to Mike, not me. Alright, so yeah, this game just entered open beta. I played some of the closed beta, because I don't want to say special, but I was chosen to be in the closed beta because of my standing with Phantasy Star and history with it. So we're going to jump in to the open beta. This game has been out for a long time in Japan. 8 years, I think. They're just now getting it translated enough to come out here. And, so, I have two characters. I have this one here. She is a Hunter, level 3. Haven't played much as her. I do have the Sonic armor, which is pretty cool. I've also got a Ranger. I put the Sonic mask on him there. Pretty cool mask. Ranger is gun-based, so. I could create a whole new character too. I haven't played much as a hunter, so I'm gonna pick Derpy here. I'm gonna play with her. One thing I've noticed about I played a lot of Phantasy Star back in the day on the Dreamcast, on the GameCube. And one thing I noticed is they've added a lot more menus. They've added a lot more menus. It's a very confusing game now. Let me know if the game audio is too loud for you guys, because it's very loud for me, but I'm going to turn it down a little bit. For me. Cut Combo played it on PSP. I didn't even know it came out on PSP. How did that even work? Was it Phantasy Star Offline? Yeah, the physics in this game are really good, actually. I like it when games put that kind of detail in. So, all right. So we need to speak to Affin over here.
Hi.
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 Hi. Scarn on, mate. You sure showed up in a hurry. Mind hearing me out for a minute, okay? Alright, whatever. Later. Okay, great. Thanks. I got XP for that. Great. Alright, let's go down to the planet.
Which quest are you up for?
Literally any of them. Oh, there is an urgent quest going on right now, so we can do that. Oh, level 11 and up. I don't think I can do that, actually. We can try it. Search in current block.
Good luck.
Phantasy Star Portable was what was co-op stuff. Oh, I see. All right, so let's go. An urgent quest is like a raid, I guess, is what you'd call it, where it's just everyone against one boss. For an 8-year-old game, it looks still looks really good, I think. I'm going off to this planet here. All right. And for some reason, whenever you like load into the planet, you start up here on, I guess we're in orbit or something. I don't know where we're at. There's these floating islands everywhere. And you just have to kind of jump out of the ship and you skydive down. Phantasy Star used to have a cool feature called Beat Time, which is actually like sort of a futuristic time system that isn't only used in video games. It's okay, we're in this floating island area. It's like universal time, so there's no time zones in Beat Time. And you would say like, hey, I'll meet you at online at like 13 beats or whatever, and no matter where that person was at, they would know it'd be 13 beats. 13 beats for me may be, in the morning, but for someone in Japan it may be afternoon. Okay, what am I supposed to do here? Advance to the fight area. It doesn't look like they brought beats back here for some reason. I think it was a little ahead of its time. Eventually we'll get to, I think eventually everyone will switch to a time like beats, where it's all just one time. And yikes. Can I fall off that? I don't want to find out. Where is Shepard? Is this the prequel to Mass Effect? No, Mass Effect was heavily inspired by Phantasy Star, actually. Phantasy Star came well before Mass Effect. A lot of things from Mass Effect are great, but they are kind of lifted from Phantasy Star. Where are we going here? Okay, great. I didn't even get to hit that person. That monster. There we go. Do any of you people know where we're supposed to go? Focus on the event. Okay, here we go.
Emergency.
Alright. Phantasy Star is about timing. So you see the circle in the center. I'm supposed to hit my attack button every time that circle hits the middle, and I get a damage bonus. So it is a skill-based RPG. It's not like a World of Warcraft or whatever, where you're just clicking the same button over and over and it doesn't matter how fast you click it. Here you do have to click it at just the right time. Oh man, that hurt. I need to back off and heal myself here. Okay. That's just leveled up. What is this? Oh, jeez. There we go. Alright, we did it. Some help from these strangers here. Click it or ticket. It says the tie-dyed guy. Okay, advance to the final area. Is that up here? Where's that at? Oh, he's dead. I didn't even have to touch him, he died. Do you prefer Monster Hunter of Sonic 2? Or Sonic 2? I like the, in Monster Hunter I like the food in that game. It looks really good to eat. Especially compared to what I'm eating around here, but that's the only thing I like about Monster Hunter is the food. Food looks good in that game. Sonic 2 doesn't have any food in it, so it's not a really fair comparison, actually, for those two games. Last Phelan Hero. More like Monster Hunter. I bring it up because Great MMO locked behind Japanese translation Monster Hunter. Is Monster Hunter an MMO? I always thought Monster Hunter was. Oh, at first I think it started out as a puzzle game, right? And then it turned into an action game. What's this? Why can't I? Can't do anything with that. I don't know where I'm going here. Some other cool things I've got. Let's see if I've got my emotes here. Yep, I have a cool Tails emote here, so I can kind of fly around, get a better view of the action, much better view, and kind of just show off because no one else really has this. It's really just me that has this. I haven't seen anyone else with this emote. So the other night I was just kind of floating around the lobbies doing this, and everyone was kind of crowding around, and everyone wanted to know how I got this. I didn't tell them how you get it because obviously, I mean, I want to be. Got to keep it rare. Don't give away the secret of how you get your rare items, because that's how they stop being rare. Why doesn't anyone else have it? Well, it's a great question that I will not answer. Okay. The only thing I don't like about this emote is I can't really fight with it when I'm in this mode. Okay. Where's the final area at? Okay, there's no one over here, so it can't be over here, I guess. Tie-Dye Guide says you literally buy it for $60. Well, that's... I don't... That's not exactly how you do it, so... Let's just keep the mystery a mystery. See, there it is again. You gotta be good at timing. I think it's this. Is it? Do we have to all stand on top of that thing? I can't get up there though. I can't make that jump. Oh, maybe if I do a move while I'm up there. Where do the tails go when she's not flying? It's a great question. You know, this is a futuristic sci-fi game, so I think it's probably likely that they kind of fold up into the armor, is my guess. I also noticed that my sword is way far off my back. Something you can do, that this game is really customizable, so I can go in and go to fashion here, customize my looks. Where's it at? Maybe it's not customize. Sheath position, there it is. So for my sword, you notice it's like way off my back. I can adjust it to where it is actually on my back. But see there, my hair is going through it, so you gotta kind of find the sweet spot. I can go up or down. I think probably up, so it's not blocking any of the view. Okay. Yeah, don't want my hair to go through it, so. Okay. Can we rotate it? Not really. Okay, I think that's good there. So that's just one of the many things you can change about. See, I'm getting closer. Oh. I don't know how you get up there. I'm gonna go down this way. Someone left all this money down here. I'm just gonna grab all of it. That's what those yellow boxes are. Someone also left the sword and some potion type stuff. Is that a door? That looks like a door. get in there. Okay. Let's keep going down this way. All of the other players seem to have vanished, so I feel like I'm getting left behind. Can't jump down there. Here we go. What's this? Oh, it's like a jump pad. Okay. Just gonna bypass these bad guys and keep going here.
Incoming alert.
Uh-oh.
Emergency! Code! Attack!
Oh! Jeez, I thought he was gonna kill me there for a second. Oh, jeez. Oh my gosh, what is that? I'm running away. Oh, they are chasing me too. Go, 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 go. Just run.
Damn it. I'm in shambles.
All of these things are higher level than me. I need to keep going.
Requesting backup.
Emergency! Code! Protection!
Oh, jeez. Okay. Well, we got to the end of something there. Okay. Alright. So now I think we have to wait here for other players. Or maybe I just go in. Let me refill my health first. Let's see, I hope it's not going to send me off to the boss fight by myself. Oh jeez, I think it is. Okay, yep, I am all alone. I should not have done this. I need to get out of here very quickly.
Emergency! Code! Due!
Okay. I see the telepipe here. Item. Oh no. Oh no. I don't know all the quick commands yet, so I'm kind of. There we go. What's this? Moon analyzer telepipe. Oh, I can't use it here. All right. Well. I'll have to try and fight him and see if. Maybe they scaled him to my level here, I hope. Oh, nope. I don't think so. Oh, jeez. I'm in trouble now. Oh, he's got a weak spot back here. I just can't get behind him though. Yep, I'm dead. Oh, okay, it automatically revived me, great. That's exactly what I didn't need. I also don't know how much health he has at all. I could really just be here forever. Okay. Please don't revive me. Oh, it's gonna keep reviving me. It's gonna waste all my revives. Ugh, come on. Like I'm doing no damage at all to this thing. Oh. Just let me die. One left. Okay. Okay, I can no longer be revived today. Great. Perfect. That is exactly what I'm hoping for. There we go. Return to the ship. That was a train wreck. Quest failed. I'm gonna warp back to the ship here. Lots of big swords in this game. Lots of wacky stuff. A lot of like impressive stuff too. There's a fashion book here where you can look and see other player designs. I spent a lot of time actually. I spent more time looking at this. Most likes. I spent more time looking at these other player designs than I have actually playing the game, honestly. There's a lot of interesting designs in here, I'll say. Oh god. Yeah, interesting. Oh, this is a Diva one. Look at this. Oh my gosh, I've never seen this. This is amazing. I'm going to like this. It's cool. I'm going to add a bookmark for that too. I'll come back to that one later. Yeah. I don't know what she's doing there. It looks like her arm is dislocating. Oh, she's like a robot too. Weird. Yep. And there's a robot with a cowboy hat. You gotta have at least one of those. Later off stream. Yeah, definitely. Okay. Lots of anime stuff, which is cool. Those two look the same. Look. That one. That one. Both the same. John Wick. That's funny. 02. Dr. Gunn. Wow, okay. That's creepy. Oh, here's a Roadhog too. That's pretty good job of a Roadhog. A lot of crossover here between Overwatch and Phantasy Star, I think. Catman, sort of thing. That looks like that Dr. Disrespect guy, which I need to report because honestly he should not be on this platform at all. Looks like there's not a report button. Great. Okay, well, so that's the Night Warden. Oh, it's a straight up mech there. Alright, well, that's the lookbook. We'll do one more. Actually, I think I've got a gift over here, it looks like. Receive campaign items. Oh, I got an Xbox One first time bonus. Go ahead and take that stuff. Let's take a look at what I got here. Items. I'm wearing the Sonic suit right now. Well, they still have those symbol chats. That one should probably be reported. Yeah. Hopefully I do not get banned from Twitch for that. Oh gosh. How do I mute you? Just walk away from you. Okay. I'm not seeing the stuff it just gave me. Maybe it's under my fashion stuff. So you can have different outfits. Huh. Basewear, innerwear, accessories. Not seeing any of those items it just gave me. Did I not actually get them? Not sure where they went. Items. Personal shop. I don't know where those items went that I just got. Okay, see, it says down here on the bottom, I received an item from Xbox One first time bonus. How do I get to that stuff? See, that's what the things that I don't like about this version of Phantasy Star is there's so many menus. No wonder it took 8 years for it to come out here. They've been translating it this whole time. So just in my item menu alone, I've got like 8 tabs of stuff here. Squeaky hammer. I don't know. Alright, we're gonna go play one mission and then we're gonna wrap it up, I think.
Which quest are you up for?
Let's just do a main quest for an expedition. We're gonna go explore some forests. Where's Mike? Who knows? Mike is probably, like I said, I think he's off the grid. He's probably, I don't know, It's either off. There's two possibilities. I know Crisco showed up in the Discord, so there's three possibilities actually. Has he been put in jail? No, he's not in jail, because if he was in jail, he would have called me to send him money to bail him out. Which at this point, I don't have any money, but if I did, I would gladly bail him out in exchange for more shares of GameSocket. The more shares I can get, the more control I can get of the company. So there's three possibilities. Mike is either off the grid and just not, because of the coronavirus stuff, he's just done with society and he's hiding out. Or possibility two is that he is in trouble with his kids or his wife, and they have taken away his electronics. Like, I've seen instances where his son has taken all of his electronics away from him and told him he can't have them, and like hidden them. And his son is like 4 years old. Yeah, because you spent your money on this game. I never said I spent any money on this game. So that's an assumption on your part. You can go in here and harvest tomatoes, which I don't know. There's a whole menu for tomatoes, and I don't understand. Like, this game has gotten really complicated. Like, back when it was on Dreamcast, it was just you got armor, weapons, health items, and mags, and that's it. The third possibility is that tie-dye guy added me as a friend. Third possibility is that Mike is with Crisco, because Crisco is back. Not that he was ever really gone. And there's just no enemies here. What's going on? Okay, here's some. Crisco's back, and he's in our Discord, and apparently staying at Mike's house again, hiding out there from this coronavirus stuff. Mike is, last check, Mike was not at his house. He was at his sister's house, hiding out there. So Crisco had Mike's house to himself. So it's possible that Mike and Crisco are just out doing Mike and Crisco stuff, which usually involves, usually involves like a casino and alcohol, but casinos are closed, I think. I should have bought some health items. This is a mistake. Maybe some of these guys will drop some. There's a rumor on the dark web that you're actually Mike's son. Can you speak to this? No, I'm not Mike's son. I would know if I was Mike's son, because our ages would be different. And also, I'd probably be a relentless alcoholic if I was his son, so at my age anyway. Because that's the gene that he would have handed down, most likely, knowing Mike. Probably in his hair gene too, you know. Oh, I died. Man. What a tangled web. Can I buy items over here? No. So, I don't know. It doesn't really matter where Mike's at. Who cares? He just bogs down the stream. He interrupts. Like, last time he was talking over the entire rap battle stuff, and that was fun to watch. People come up with raps, and we couldn't hear it because Mike wouldn't shut up when it was going and screaming about, because he wanted me to stream. Like I said, he wanted me to stream to him, like do a personal stream that only he could see, so he could hear the audio, and then also do the regular stream, which is just asking too much. He doesn't understand how this stuff works. He's not. Oh, what are these wolves doing? Stop. I need one of you to drop some items, please. Okay. Great. Oh, there's another one. These like little monkey things are... Oh man, that hurt. They're just everywhere. I got a wind boost. I don't know what that is. There's so many like boosts and status effects. Like it's hard to keep track of it, and that's why I think they've had a lot of trouble getting new people to play. Airdrop. What is it? What is it? Okay, I'm running away. Run away. Run away. Okay, I need a health item. Are they following me? What's this? Okay. Oh no. Do they see me? Okay, no they don't. Do I have any sort of items for health here? Yeah, I have a Trimate. There we go. I think if they can get people to play BDO, they can get people to play this. What is BDO? I mean, no, they will not have a problem getting people to play this. Oh, jeez. We got this slug wheel creature. Because Phantasy Star has a lot of selling power just on the name itself, so they'll get people to play this. It won't be a problem. And some people actually like overcomplicated games, particularly like teenagers and kids who don't go to school anymore because they can't. And have plenty of time and don't have jobs to take up their time to learn all this stuff. So again, this is a timing game, so every time that circle comes in I'm hitting the button and getting critical hits. I'm not used to playing a hunter, so that's why I'm not doing a great job here, but I usually play a ranger. And I usually play like a male character because it's distracting playing as not a male. Oh, what's this? I can't go in there. There's probably a boss here, right? Oh. No. What is this? What is on your head? Ugh. Oh. Got him. Oh, you can charge that up, huh? I didn't know you could do that. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. All right. It says I need to progress to the final area. I don't know where that's at. This map doesn't do much good. It is raining hard here, though. Here's another player here. It's got some yellow sunglasses. That's interesting. Oh, I can guard like that, huh? There's a couple other emotes I've got here. that are exclusive to my package, my gaming package, gamer package, I don't know. My loadout. I can also do this. Basically turn into a Sonic ball and just roll around. Kind of like the Tails one. And kind of be the envy of everyone on the server there. But it's not very fast getting around like that. Okay, I think we're going to drop a telepipe. Jump back to the ship. Okay. Alright, I think, guys, that's probably going to be where we wrap it up for the night. So we did a lot tonight, though. We played some Disneyland, an exclusive stream of Disneyland adventures. You guys got to go into Disneyland, even though Disneyland is no longer open. And see all the rides, ride some rides that are closed, have a kind of reminisce about the times before the virus. Then we cooked some grilled cheese, which was a learning experience, I'll say. But the prototype tasted good. I ate the whole thing. And I got the stuff scraped off the iron. Had an accident with the bread, but it's fine. And then we wrapped it up with some Phantasy Star Online 2, which is confusing because there was a Phantasy Star 1, and then there was a Phantasy Star Episode 2, and then there's a Phantasy Star Episode 3, and then there was Phantasy Star Universe, and then apparently there's a Phantasy Star Portable on PSP, and now there's Phantasy Star 2 again, even though there's already been an Episode 2. But that is going to kind of wrap it up for tonight. We'll be back on Saturday night. Hopefully the quarantine will be lifted by then and I can go out and get some real food. But if not, I've got plenty of bread, plenty of cheese, plenty of Pop-Tarts, I guess. And plenty of Pepsi. No water, though, which isn't great. I'll have to get some bottled water, I think, is what I'm going to have to do, is get some bottled water. But that'll wrap it up for tonight. Thanks, everyone, for watching. We'll see you on Saturday night, assuming we make it that far as a society, let's say. And I hope everyone has a great night. And we will... You dropped your bread all over the floor. Yeah, it's fine. It's clean down here. I vacuum. I did bring a vacuum with me, so... at least I have that to keep me busy, I guess, right? There's not much else to do when you can't work, can't go out. So, thanks for watching, everyone, and I will leave you with this exclusive Phantasy Star character. Have a great night.
City I once knew as home is teetering on the edge of radioactive oblivion. A 300,000 degree baptism by nuclear fire. I'm not sorry. We had it coming. A surge of white-hot atonement will be our wake-up call. Hope for our future is now a stillborn dream. The bombs begin to fall and I'm rushing to meet my love. Please remember me. There is no more.